On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
For me, it's the society.
Clifton Powell.
Clifton
Yeah,
Powell.
Clifton Powell. Yeah, like at the end of the day, he was just saying, yo, you got something quality right here. You know what I mean? Make sure you don't mess this thing up right here at the end of the day. And I 100% agree with him. Protect and elevate your woman. They say a nation can't rise higher than its woman. You know, they say when you destroy a man, when you destroy a man, you destroy an individual. But when you destroy a woman, you destroy a nation of people. Because obviously our mothers or our women are teachers. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He said that, and also this is just Islam in general. When you destroy a man, you destroy an individual. But when you destroy a woman, you destroy a nation of people. Because our women are the reflection of the community, or the reflection of the nation.
Treat her like a queen. I'm gonna play this little clip, and I want to get you guys' opinion about it. It kind of caught my attention a few days ago, but let's play it. Let's take a look at it.
Me talk to Clifton about how to handle Sasha Obama, because we love the Obamas, but Mr. Obama has a daughter that's dating my son, and I have an opportunity and a responsibility to make my son responsible, gentle, kind, loving, and supportive, the things that I did not get taught. So I text him all the time, and I said, treat Sasha like you would want somebody to treat your daughter. And I'm constantly sending him, he said, Dad, why you keep sending me all these memes, man? I said, because, bro, on top of the fact that that's Obama's daughter, that's what I've learned to do with my lady, is to treat her like a queen.
I want to start with a gentleman on this. We'll start with Anton. You heard that video, sir. What are your thoughts?
I believe, I don't know, you know how I live my life. My whole idea is that I'm the man that I would want my daughter to marry. So that's how I live my life. I think that my daughter see how I treat her mother, and I treat her mother like gold, like Rita. And I say it all the time, I'm never getting a divorce, and she will never need or want for anything in her lifetime, ever. My wife will never, ever need or want for anything in her lifetime. So I'm a person that believe in empowering the people that surround you. I don't look at women as just an object per se. I look at them as a tool that you can unleash and empower. And so I support what he's saying. I like the idea that he has a lot of respect for a young girl that's clearly not for the streets. You don't treat a chick for the streets that's not for the streets. He has a level of respect for Obama and all of that. And so I like the fact that a father is participating in his son's life, you know what I'm saying, to ensure that he's operating the way that he's supposed to operate around the women that he's around. So I have no problem with it whatsoever. I think that the only difference is that guys, again, separate women. It's the women that's for the streets and the women that you'll bust down. And it's the ones that you treat like a queen and the ones that you'll marry. And so, you know, you are what you attract. And when you're in certain rooms, clearly he was in the right room because he was able to get next to the president's daughter. How? I have no clue whatsoever. But my point is that when you're in the company of dope people, you treat them accordingly. And people, you know, warrant certain responses. And then if you don't want to be around a certain type of people, then you just need to level up and then remove yourself from those types of spaces. So people that complain about certain types of women, and, you know, again, I didn't even realize that it was as bad out here for a lot of people until I really started having these conversations on the internet, right? Because in real life, I don't see this on a regular basis. But for guys that's always surrounded by these hood rats like that chick that threw the McDonald's out there, at some point, you're gonna have to remove yourself from the company of these type of chicks, and then start subjecting yourself to environments that's a lot more conducive to where you're trying to go. So I agree 100% with what he's saying.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Rilla then Ali. Logic.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting that, you know, and Clifton Powell has been around for a minute. He's a, you know, a renowned actor and prominent, you know, in a lot of different communities. I just think it's interesting that, you know, it seems like this is the first time he's talking about how he's taught his son how to treat a woman, you know, period. Now, me personally, I don't think you can treat anybody like a queen unless you're a king, but I understand the premise, right? Unless she's your queen, then you can, that's how you treat her. But I understand the premise in terms of, you know, be cordial, be kind, be a gentleman, I think ultimately is what he was saying. But I just found it interesting that he was like, you know, and it seemed like, you know, yo, this is the Obama's daughter. Okay, well, okay. If what if your son was dating my daughter? Does my daughter get less treatment? Or are we raising young men to be respectable young gentlemen, period? And when the person showed, like I think you just said it, Anton, like if you're in the company of certain people, you conduct yourself accordingly. So that was the part of the conversation that I found interesting. And what I do with my sons, you know, I'm not waiting until they meet a Sasha or a Malia or, you know, whoever. You know, you should already be in a king's position, ready to assume the throne. You should already be in that. I'm already grooming them to assume the position when I transition, right? So when they come across a woman, a young lady in waiting or whatever, they already know how to treat her. So that was just my take on it.
All right, Mr. Ali.
Yeah, man, I agree with the brother Powell and Anton and even brother Rilla. Why wouldn't you want to treat? I mean, we're taught in the Nation of Islam to protect and elevate your woman. Why wouldn't you treat her like a decent human being, like a queen? At the end of the day, respectful. It just doesn't make if you're not going to do that, you shouldn't be with her in the first place. All right. If you thinking if you feel like you got a rat on your hands, obviously you shouldn't even be with the rat in the first place at the end of the day. So when you find quality woman, in other words, he's saying, what's his name again? Powell. I forgot his name. I just
this nigga Chauncey off of Minister Society.
Yeah, Clifton Powell. Yeah, like at the end of the day, he was just saying, yo, you got something quality right here. You know what I mean? Make sure you don't mess this thing up right here at the end of the day. And I 100% agree with him. Protect and elevate your woman. They say a nation can't rise higher than its woman. You know, they say when you destroy a man, when you destroy a man, you destroy an individual. But when you destroy a woman, you destroy a nation of people. Because obviously our mothers or our women are teachers. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He said that, and also this is just Islam in general. When you destroy a man, you destroy an individual. But when you destroy a woman, you destroy a nation of people. Because our women are the reflection of the community, or the reflection of the nation.